It was raining outside. Being afraid of the thunder, the boy couldn't sleep, but cried. Suddenly the door opens, and his father enters the room. And from that day on, little boy waits for the thunder to roar again. I've heard this story when I was 14. That little boy was my father. What my grandpa did was invent a story for his child, to make him be more brave, more courageous. But my grandpa didn't know that that same story would change his grandson's life entirely. Because of that story, I won 10,000 Azerbaijani manats and become the first inventor in our family. It was one of the usual days in university. It happened in September 2018. We've been told that there's going to be held an event called I2B. It was an event for the investors and making them to pay money for the greatest ideas, something like that. Well, when I heard this situation, I wanted to attend. Not because of that I had any idea, I just didn't want to attend the class, 2 hours of boring lecture. So when I entered the lecture event, we've been asked a question. Who has an idea? And I raised my hand with saying, I have an idea. It only took me 3 seconds to remember my grandpa's story and be more courageous. So we went there and we presented our ideas. It's called GONEX, Gain Online Experience. It was something for IT related. Well, without anything expected, we won. We made it to the semifinals. Being honest, I have never been seen as the smartest guy in my circles. I even got only 345 Tegedikav points when entering my university. Nobody would have expected something like that from me. But it happened. There was a day and we were in semifinals. When I entered the stage, I saw there was a drones that were flying, there was smart houses, and there was I. A guy who invented a thing only just because not wanting to attend the class. That was really hard for me. And it happened. I realized that I started hesitating. And I asked myself, maybe my idea, my invention isn't good enough. But out of blue, this happened that we again won. The guy who earned 401 points labeled made it to the finals. It was really unexpected for me. And they came. It was finals. And again, I reminded myself that you should do this. And again, it was the final day. And I'd like to share with you that moment. Yes, out of blue we won. It was literally unexpected, and I got thinking, a little innovation that's been underestimated has been the winner of the competition. Even my grandpa's story, which has been told 50 years ago for his child, made it today to make me more courageous. So I'd like to thinking that maybe it happened before. So it happened. Because saying to Steve Johnson's American typewriter and researcher, programmable computers wouldn't be invented without the musical instrument called flute. Would you expect something little to make something great happen? Yes, it happened. First time flutes were made, and then organs came after that. And 3 years later in Baghdad, 3 brothers said that maybe we should make something bigger, and they made a programmable item called musical box. When you turn the hand, that would make a sound. That was the first programmable item ever. So Charles Babbage got thinking, well, you can make items make sounds, you can program it. Then why can't we make something bigger? And the programmable computers were made. Out of this experience, I've learned one thing. Simple inventions matter. It got me thinking, and I believe that now I can dream. I know what it's like to think that you're not special. I know what it's like to think that your ideas doesn't deserve to be told. Dear ladies and gentlemen, today I'm a student, I'm an inventor, and because of my experience I've learned that single inventions matter. That was really unexpected for me. So at the beginning I was hesitating. And I was not confident in myself, and every single day of my life I was hesitant and not comfortable with myself. But I've learned that inventions doesn't need to be bigger or something like that to make it to be realized. Sorry? Yeah, every invention matters. Please? Yeah. So, take your life into your hands. Now, ladies and gentlemen. It's raining outside. Will you be the next inventor of life-changing story? Thank you for your attention.